Meghan Markle mad as Mike Tindall leaks shocking video of bullying Princess Charlotte?
Here's what you need to know.
Imagine enjoying a quiet afternoon tea and scrolling through social media. Suddenly, you see a headline that makes you sit up straight. It's about a royal tell-all that reveals secrets and names names. This isn't just another rumor. It's a shocking revelation from Mike Tindall, with a video of Meghan Markle behaving badly towards Princess Charlotte. Is this the latest royal drama, or just another misunderstood story? Let's explore what's really happening behind the glitz and headlines. The British royal family is known for its grandeur and formality, but behind the scenes, there's drama and secrets. Like any family, they have their own stories and misunderstandings. Mike Tindall, a former rugby player and royal-in-law, released a book called The Good, The Bad and the Rugby. It promised a peek behind the royal curtain. But a video surfaced, allegedly showing Meghan Markle being rude to Princess Charlotte, and the internet went wild.
Could this really be true?
Let's look closer at Mike Tindall and why this story has caused such a stir. Mike Tindall is known for his down-to-earth personality and love for sports. He's married to Zara Phillips, Queen Elizabeth II's granddaughter. He's relatable and not afraid to speak his mind. So, why did Mike Tindall write a book with such a sensational title? And why did he choose to highlight Meghan Markle's behavior towards Princess Charlotte? Was he genuinely disturbed, or is this a publicity stunt? These questions keep us hooked. But if you think this is just gossip, think again. We're about to dive deeper. The supposed leaked video of Meghan Markle's behavior towards Princess Charlotte has sparked a lot of speculation. But here's the thing, no one can find the video itself. Allegedly, Mike Tindall saw it and it's the reason for his book's revelations. But why hasn't this video appeared online if it exists?
There are two possibilities.
Either the video is real and being kept hidden, or it's an exaggeration or misunderstanding. This brings us to the next exciting point. Meghan Markle has been a polarizing figure in the media. She's been called a trailblazer and a troublemaker, depending on who you ask. But one thing is certain. Meghan does not shy away from defending her name. Naturally, news of this alleged bullying video did not go unanswered. Meghan reportedly feels blindsided and betrayed. If she was truly caught in such a moment, wouldn't she want the chance to explain or contextualize what happened? For anyone who's ever been on the receiving end of half-truths or had a bad day recorded, this scenario is more than just intriguing, it's downright frustrating. This potential for misunderstanding opens up another important question. Are we witnessing a real conflict, or is the royal machine churning out content to keep the audience hooked?
Bullying or banter? Context matters. Now, let's talk about context.
One person's bullying could be another's banter. How many times have we all been misunderstood, or said something that came across completely different than intended? Add a dash of high-stakes royal pressure and a sprinkle of media scrutiny, and you've got a recipe for a public relations disaster. The question is, how much of this bullying allegation is based on actual behavior, and how much is it spun from thin air to serve as juicy gossip? This is where Mike Tindall's choice of words in his book might give us a clue. From what we know, Mike seems to have a keen sense of humor, and it wouldn't be out of character for him to use an exaggerated story to drive home a point. Could the bullying be an innocent interaction blown out of proportion?
Let's not overlook the role of the media here.
The royal family is one of the most covered, scrutinized, and talked about families in the world. Every small interaction can be turned into a headline, and Meghan Markle is a big target. Could this narrative be part of a larger trend? Historically, royals have had a love-hate relationship with the media, using it when it serves their interests and scorning it when it oversteps boundaries. There's a well-oiled media machine at play, one that's skilled at spinning narratives and keeping the public on its toes. And that's exactly why this book, and the supposed video, are such hot topics. The idea of bullying within the royal ranks feeds into a larger narrative, one that's gripping enough to keep readers glued to every update, rumor, and hint.
Why we're all so hooked on royal drama.
There's something undeniably captivating about royal drama. Perhaps it's the age-old allure of monarchy, a symbol of elegance, intrigue, and mystery. Royals represent something that feels simultaneously close and far, like celebrities but with a dash of mystery and timelessness. And when scandals arise, they allow us to glimpse a very human, flawed side of these seemingly perfect figures. It's this mix of reverence and relatability that keeps us coming back for more. When Meghan Markle allegedly crosses a line, when Kate Middleton's expressions are analyzed, or when Mike Tindall pens a tell-all, we're drawn in because these stories remind us that even royalty isn't immune to the struggles and misunderstandings we all face. What's next? A call for clarity. In the end, the question remains, What really happened between Meghan Markle and Princess Charlotte? Is Mike Tindall's book a heartfelt, honest account of royal life, or simply an exaggerated tale meant to feed our endless hunger for royal drama?
Only time will tell.
If you're as intrigued as the rest of us, keep an eye out for updates and try to keep an open mind. Remember, the people behind the headlines are just that, people. And in the end, maybe we'll all get the clarity we're looking for. If there's one thing we can take away from this story, it's that narratives are rarely as simple as they seem. Whether you're a fan of Meghan Markle, the royal family, or just a curious observer, consider this: every story has layers, and every person has a side of the story they'd like to tell. So, next time you're scrolling and see a headline that feels just a bit too juicy to be true, take a moment to think about the complexity of human relationships, royal or not. Because at the end of the day, we're all more alike than we might think.
What do you think about this drama unfolding? Do you think there's more to the story?
Share your thoughts, theories, and royal hot takes with us.
We want to hear from you.
Are you Team Meghan, or do you side with the royal family? Or maybe, like many of us, you find yourself caught somewhere in between?
What are your theories on this alleged bullying video?
Do you think it even exists, or is it all just a clever media play? Let's get a conversation going. Drop your thoughts in the comments, or share this article with friends and see what they think. After all, everyone has an opinion when it comes to royal drama. Whether you're here for the intrigue, the chance to empathize with those caught in the media whirlwind, or simply to share a good story, let's keep this conversation respectful, light-hearted, and engaging. Because if there's one thing we all share, it's a fascination with the royals, warts and all.
Share your perspective.
And if you enjoyed this article, don't forget to share it. Tag a friend who keeps up with royal news, send it to that one person who always has something to say about Meghan Markle, or post it to your social feed. Let's see how many perspectives we can gather, because at the end of the day, understanding different viewpoints is what makes stories like these so compelling. Thank you for reading, and stay tuned for more updates on all things royal, dramatic, and utterly intriguing. At the heart of this story lies a universal truth: even those who live behind palace walls are, ultimately, human. The allure of royalty may be about tradition, power, and elegance, but behind the titles and crowns are real people with complex relationships, challenges, and even regrets. Meghan Markle, Prince Harry, Kate, and the rest, they are all navigating one of the most scrutinized families on earth. For us, the story is a reminder that the public face rarely tells the full tale. We can sympathize with Meghan if she feels misunderstood, and we can also recognize the strain on the royal family as they try to preserve tradition in an ever-changing world. These stories, sensational as they may seem, reveal that behind every headline and scandal lies the daily, often messy, journey of just being human.
Join the conversation.
Do you think Meghan Markle is unfairly targeted by the media, or do you believe her actions have caused genuine friction within the royal family? Does the concept of royal bullying even make sense, given the enormous pressures and misunderstandings that come with the territory?
We want to know your thoughts.
Leave a comment, join the conversation, or even share this article with your friends and family to see where they stand. Let's hear from all sides and remember to keep the discussion respectful. After all, every viewpoint brings us closer to understanding the full picture. So, are you ready to dive deeper into the world of royal intrigue? Because if there's one thing that's clear, it's that this story is far from over. What's next for Meghan and the royals? If there's one thing we know for sure, it's that the royal saga isn't slowing down anytime soon. Meghan and Harry have charted their path in the US, forging their identities outside the confines of royal tradition. But stepping away from the palace doesn't mean escaping the scrutiny. In fact, every move they make seems to add more fuel to the media frenzy. With Mike Tindall's book making headlines, and Meghan's reported frustration over the allegations, one thing's clear. The royal family's story has entered a new chapter, one filled with unexpected twists, public confrontations, and perhaps even deeper divides. As readers, we're left wondering, is there any chance for reconciliation, or has the divide grown too wide to bridge? In a world where every glance, word, and interaction can spark speculation, is it even possible for the royal family to find peace? Can Meghan and Harry, who've shared their own struggles so openly, carve out a peaceful existence amid the ongoing media storm? Can the family, under the weight of centuries-old traditions, adapt and thrive in the modern world without sacrificing harmony? It's a question that keeps us all coming back for more, captivated by the possibility of healing, redemption, and, dare we hope, an end to the royal feuds. This story isn't just about Meghan, Mike Tindall, or the royal family.
It's about us all.
It's about family, love, and the curiosity about what's behind the scenes.
We all find ourselves in these tales.
The royal family's story reminds us of our own complexities. They face challenges between tradition and modernity. We watch, read, and wonder what's next. Do you think the royal family will bridge their divides, or is a new era beginning?
We'd love to hear your thoughts and insights. Share your opinions in the comments. Let's keep the conversation going. If you enjoyed this, share it with others.
Every opinion adds to the story.
Stay updated on royal news. There's always more to uncover.
We're here to explore every twist and tidbit.
These stories are powerful because they touch us deeply.
The royal family shows us the balance between duty and freedom. They face the same struggles we do.
It's not just entertainment.
These stories help us understand our own families and dreams. The royals remind us that no one is immune to relationship challenges.
What we can all take away from the royal story.
Watching their saga teaches us about compassion, forgiveness, and following our paths. Meghan, Harry, and the family's efforts to balance heritage and modernity inspire us. Life is about finding our way despite expectations and controversy.
These stories are about us.
They unite us in our search for understanding and empathy. In a divided world, our shared fascination with the royals brings us together. We're not just reading, we're connecting and discussing. What did you think of Mike Tindall's book? Do you think there's more to the story, or is it just family drama?
Share this article and tag friends who love royal news.
Let's gather different perspectives.
Stay connected because the royal family's story never ends.
Looking ahead, the future of the royal family in a modern world. The British royal family is at a crossroads. They must choose between change and tradition. Meghan and Harry's departure has sparked questions about the monarchy's future.
Will it modernize or stick to its old ways?
As the younger generation steps forward, they'll inherit more than just titles.
They'll also carry a legacy of public service and scrutiny. Will they keep the royal mystique alive, or change it for today's world?
Only time will tell, but the world will definitely be watching.
Why we're all so invested in royal stories.
Our fascination with the royal family goes beyond the drama. It's about seeing real people deal with huge expectations.
They face challenges that feel both unique and familiar to us.
Whether it's handling family duties, defending their choices, or facing criticism, the royals show us a common struggle.
They remind us that we all balance our public and private lives.